Hey, and welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today I'm covering Below Deck Mediterranean, Season 5, Episode 13. Welcome back. Or as I like to call it, Tom's a whiny little bitch who deserves Malia. They deserve each other. Let's get into it. So I'm back. I'm excited to talk about this with you guys. I appreciate you guys being so kind in the comments while I was away. But I'm back and ready to get into this. So we pick up where we left off. It's the night of the charter and Tom is having an epic meltdown. Bugs accidentally threw away part of his potato, which I thought was pretty funny. He freaked out. He's freaking out in the pantry with Malia. He says, I made a big effing mistake. I have way too much self-respect for this. And then he says, whatever, I've got to make a effing cake. He's complaining so much. Again, Malia is just an awful person. And now I'm thinking they deserve each other. So they can whine to each other about all this. We see Jess and Alex. They're being funny with this dildo that the charter guests had. They tuck it into the charter guest bed to do about this cake, but I think the cake turned out beautiful. It actually looks delicious. So he gets the cake. He's still whining, being just so whiny about everything, saying, I'll go up there, but I'm not carrying it. And then he says, this is when you become the circus monkey because they're singing happy birthday. I mean, get over yourself, seriously. Jess and Rob are all over each other. That's pretty much what they do throughout the episode. There's a flash to where she's chilling with Rob and they're smoochy. There's a huge pile of laundry. Of course, that'll come up later in the episode. They show Bugsy working her tail off. So then it's the next morning. Jess is getting ready for the day. She's setting the table. Tom is making breakfast here. It looks delicious. I really want to eat this. Looks like eggs Benedict on some sort of like biscuit. I want that. So they're setting up for this beach picnic and Rob, I don't know what his deal is. I know he's overly sensitive, but my God, man. So he's arguing about, it's so weird. I don't even know what he's arguing about. It seems to be about if they should carry this much stuff on the boat. He's not even going to the beach picnic, so why does he give a shit? It makes no sense. It's like he just has to have an opinion on things, and if somebody dare not listen, well then his sensitive little feelings get hurt. To which I say, get over yourself, man. So he's whining, saying, I can contribute, I know that I can help. I swear, him and Tom should just go lock themselves in the pantry and whine to each other. Something weird goes down here with the boat and the rope, and so they're pissed at him. He can't seem to do anything right now. There's a beautiful shot of where they're going to have this beach picnic, and oh my God, I want to be there. Let's go. There's a thing about Tom giving Malia these shrimp cocktails, and it's glass, and yeah, you get the idea. So they have a beach picnic. Not much happens here except for these weirdo charter guests. Can we just talk about this for a second? I mean, do you not realize that you're like on camera, potentially mic'd? Crazy. So she wants to take a picture. She's taking off. She's getting naked. She's talking about bending over and showing her ass. It's a whole thing. So we get to see this lovely footage of this disgusting guy taking pictures of her while she bends over. So then we have Bugs and Alex. They're setting up for the dinner. It's going to be Arabian themed. Alex is joking about asking her out, and she's nervous and kind of reveals to the camera that she doesn't know if he's serious or not. And I feel so bad for her. I think he is serious. I think he's afraid of like getting his heart broken. So he's doing it in a jokey way so he doesn't come off like disgusting Pete. So I want these two to work out. I want them to get together. I don't think they will, but I'm rooting for them. So then we have this whole stupid drama with the slide. It's always a thing with the slide. So apparently they're folding it up, and Rob, once again, because they didn't do exactly what he wanted to do and listen to him, gets his feelings hurt. Oh, it would be so tough to work with somebody like that. So Malia's pissed. She's saying to do it her way, which I don't like Malia, believe me. But she's just telling him to get the slide done. He and Pete are like talking about re-rolling it while Malia's telling him, no, just do it this way. And they're kind of ignoring her. And so instead of handling it right there, she gets pissy and walks off. Rob finds her again later and sits down to talk to her. Of course, Malia's eating, and she's eating with Captain Sandy, so Captain Sandy has to get involved, micromanager. And I just don't like all three of them in this scene. I really don't. Rob's being just a total baby about this. He's complaining about it. He's telling Malia that she seems angry and he doesn't appreciate it. And Malia's pissed because she said that he and Pete blatantly ignored her. And so, again, instead of handling it right there, she brings it in front of, he sat down with Captain Sandy, but still, it's brought up in front of Captain Sandy. So Captain Sandy handles it for Malia. This just seems to be a pattern with them. It's so strange. And the captain loves to stand up for Malia. Nothing makes her happier. So Tom makes this dinner here that's some sort of fish with, I know it's a squid ink rice chip on top and broccoli, but I thought this was the most boring looking health spa dinner. I would be really bummed if I got served this after paying so much. I don't mind if the food's simple, if it's done right, but I just did not like the look of this at all. We have this insane guest here that's complaining that his chicken's raw. Sounds like Tom really likes to poach things and the guests just aren't feeling it. So they pan fry it. The belly dancer is here, and we see Alex, who's such a good sport. He gets dressed up like a belly dancer too, and they go out and do this really funny routine. So Jess is about to go to bed, and Bugsy asks her to do a load of laundry before going to bed. It's a thing with the laundry. We'll see it in the morning, but it just kind of kicks off the laundry catastrophe that continues on. Jess and Rob are kind of going through a thing. Rob's saying his heart is telling him he wants to go to Bali, but not his head. Red flag, red flag. It's the next morning, and dun, dun, dun. It's the laundry room drama. It's a big old mess. Captain Sandy, micromanage, has to come down and say, such a nightmare. Yeah, so is your management style, Captain Sandy. So she's walking around, she finds Jess, she brings her in, says this is unacceptable. She shows to Bugsy, says she always wants the laundry running so it doesn't look like this, blah, blah, blah. Tom's cooking, and he's making his huevos rancheros, and this part just really made me laugh. So Bugsy has never heard of this, and she's calling it every different name. Huevos rancheros, heroes rancheros, Kiera's rancheros. So I thought that was pretty funny. So they are docking, and the guests are finally getting off the boat. They seem like just disgusting guests, so good riddance. They have a tip meeting, and the captain informs them they will be getting a new second stew. Woohoo! I can't wait. I love Aisha, so I'm excited that she's coming back. It's revealed that they made about $1,680 a piece. They got a $20,500 tip. So then they go on to the preference sheet meeting. This douchebag is coming back. Do you remember him? Johnny Damon. He got drunk and wanted to fight the guy in the next boat, and his wife's a loudmouth. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to them. So they're meet about that. And then Jessica goes off to the doctor about her finger. Rob is trying to come up with a plan to surprise her, to show her that he does want to go to Bali with her. He has the crew help make this whole hunt to try to find that leads to him to show that he has changed his ticket to go with her. She finds him. She's super excited. They're smooching, and the crew's excited, and yeah. So then, of course, Rob is still whining. I don't know what his deal is not just this episode, but it's just extra bad this episode. She's saying Don't be a good liar again, teasing about the scavenger hunt. He's taking that personally. I'm sure that's going to come up. They made a big deal about it. And then Aisha comes to the boat. She hugs Captain Sandy, and that's how the episode ends. I can't wait to see her on the boat. I just think she's so much fun and got the best personality, and I wish they had her all season long. So we see a flash of next time. So you got the annoying twins coming back on the boat. They go to Ibiza, or however you say that. It just looks so fun, in Spain. And it's a really tight docking situation. A guest seems to hurt her hand or fall down or something. And then something comes up about Rob and his ex texting him, and coincidentally, Jess has some sort of panic attack or something. So she's sitting on the deck, and they have to call Captain Sandy. So we'll see what happens there. So that is it, guys. I'm so glad to be back. I appreciate all your lovely comments. I've read every single one. I'm going to try to respond to them. I appreciate everything, and I'm excited to be back talking about this stuff. I'm also covering Beverly Hills, New York, Potomac, and yeah, you can find me on Twitter at RHOBH, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.